Tools to grow your accounting business. One of the things that you need to effectively do is create urgency. Business owners need to understand why your services are important to their business now, today. Using tools and technology, you can educate them to this fact as to helping them see why they need to be working with you today. So one of the things that I'd like to emphasize is throughout the year, you need to be communicating to them in messages such as emails and so forth, things that are relevant to their current situation. In the first part of the year, you're going to be dealing with business owners that want to close out the previous year's books, know whether or not the year was in fact profitable, prepare the necessary financial reports to file their tax returns. All these things are things that they're struggling with right then at the first of the year, for in fact the first quarter of the year. Is your message communicating to them how timely and urgent that is? Are they aware of the fact that they need to be taking care of their 1099s and W-2s before the end of January? All of these things are urgent, but do they know that? With regards to the second quarter of the year, they've spent all of their time now preparing the documents needed to file the previous year's tax returns. They closed out the books, figured out whether or not last year was profitable, but were they doing the accounting for this year? Did they do the books and close out and did do month end for January, February, March? Probably not. Therefore, they're behind in the accounting. And they don't know whether or not the year's off to a good start. They don't know where their cash flow necessarily is other than what's in the bank. This is a perfect time for you to educate them as to why they need to get caught up now and start worrying about this year. Last year's over. It's over and done with. In the third quarter, one of the things that's happening is they're oftentimes, as business owners, ready for a vacation, a break. They're excited to actually step away from the business. But who's going to take care of payroll? Who's going to pay the bills? Who's going to stay on top of the financials? Who's going to be watching the numbers? Well, they've got tax season behind them. They filed the previous year's tax returns. They're maybe, if you're lucky, caught up on the accounting for the previous months of the year, the ones that they were perhaps behind on to start with. But now in the third quarter, they want to step away and take a break. But can they? They need you to step in and actually help them stay on top of their accounting, make sure the bills get paid, the payroll gets done, to make sure that they're paying the sales taxes and such that they're owing. Well, now it comes to the fourth quarter. The year's about over. They're in a position where the holidays are upon them. Maybe they're a retail business and things are getting busy and they can't focus on the numbers. Maybe they're at a point now where they need to be doing tax planning before the year ends to determine what they can do to leverage their tax situation as effectively as possible. All of these things are seasonal, and in a technology such as email marketing and so forth, you can actually automate your messages to resonate to their needs and communicate to them in an effective way, in a timely way, to meet their needs so that they can see you as a viable solution to their current situation. I invite you to find out more how all of this is in fact true and possible using technology and tools by clicking on the information below. In doing so, you'll be able to learn not only how technology is available to be used and inexpensively, but also effectively to get the clients you deserve. With that in mind, understand this. Accounting success is universal. Click below and let's find out how you can leverage technology and tools to literally build the premier accounting firm in your area.